What is going on, everyone? It is Tyler McKinney back here again, and today we got the full USFL schedule, and tickets went on sale. That's right. If you want to go ahead and go to a game, you can purchase tickets today, right now. Let's turn our attention, though, to the season schedule, and the whole season schedule was released today, and there's really nothing that is out of the ordinary here, but I can tell you I love the way that it's set up, and it makes sense, right? You have 8 teams, 10-week schedule. Well, how do you build that out? You got 2 divisions. You take each division and you play each team in each division twice. So each team, one team, plays the other 3 teams twice, which gives you 6 games. Then you play 4 cross-divisional games for a total of 10 games. Now, the real icing on the cake here with the scheduling doesn't necessarily have to do with the way that it's laid out, but it has to do how it's scheduled. And the way they've done it is just great, and it makes for a great storyline. It makes for great drama. It makes for great TV. And that's finishing out the season, the last 3 weeks, with divisional matchups. Why? Because you're playing against the teams that you're vying for those playoff spots with. And so not only does it matter your win or loss record, but it also now matters with your head-to-head record against these teams. Because again, these are the teams that you're going against to get into the playoffs. Well, not only are you going against them to go into the playoffs, but now you're actually playing them on the field for those spots in these last games. Like I said, it makes for great TV, makes for great drama, and it gets people interested in it, especially in those tight things with it. As you can tell, the NFL figured this out a little while ago, and they've been taking their schedules and doing such with them pretty much ever since. And I think that it's an easy home run there. It makes total sense with it. And with this, on top of that, they released not only how it's going to be laid out for the first week, but we got the second week as well. And right now, just getting 2 weeks is totally fine. We don't need to know right now at this point any more than that on exactly what nights everything's going to fall on, and where. So as we look at it, week 1, I think that is perfect the way that they've started it out. It's cross-divisional games to get things started, to get things off of the bat, with it. And we already know the first game is going to be between the Stallions, the Generals, the home team, the hometown crowd. Try to get everybody there, try to fill that stadium, try to be there that Saturday night, try to create a great atmosphere for that game, and I think that that'll be fantastic. Now, moving on to Sunday, what they've done is they've created for you football fan, for you football nuts, all day Sunday, you get to go ahead and you get to watch football. So, in the morning, before noon, you get your honey-do list done, you get your lazy Sunday stuff around, you get it all around, and then you get the reward of sitting on your couch from 12 to almost, probably if it's a 3-hour game, to 11 to midnight watching football the rest of the evening before you have to go into work on Monday. It makes for a great experience for the football fan. And, I think that it's great. You got a game at noon, a game at 4, and a game at 8. And you can just sit there all day and just binge watch football and just be lazy. It makes sense to do that the first week. And when you turn your attention to week 2 as well, I think that it looks great as well. I think that taking the opportunity and going with and trying a Friday night game makes a lot of sense here. Why? Well, because you're really not going up against anything in the spring. It's before any football starts. March Madness is already over. Right now, Major League Baseball, who knows what you might actually have, if you have anything at all for Major League Baseball at that time. And it's before the playoffs for NHL or the NBA. So you're sitting right there. Why not try some things and see if people like football on a Friday evening, a Friday night during the spring? We'll see what happens. And then on Saturday, they give you an early game, and they give you an evening game with that, like a noon and a 8 o'clock game there. It makes sense on on Saturday, and then on Sunday they give you a nice nightcap on week 2. And in week 2 they go ahead and they start divisional play that week, which makes sense to do in that situation with it. All in all, it looks great here. We'll probably see the schedules come out as we go on with things with it, but to see these first 2 weeks on the schedule, I like it. Nothing out of the ordinary, like I said here, and it just looks good to me. Now, the thing for me with it that is interesting, is they talked about the buying of the tickets and getting the tickets. We already know that it's going to be $10 for general admission. Now, in the middle, kind of from like the 35 to the 35, they're going to have reserved seats, and those are going to be $40 for an adult ticket there. So that's pretty cool. Now, the one thing is that they do have this touchdown 10 pack where you can get 10 individual single games for $90. But when I went on Ticketmaster, it was like $106 to buy one of those 10 ticket packs. So I don't really know what's going on there, but I still go back to this. This is a great opportunity for me and my family. We could get general admission tickets. We could get in for $20 plus tax for my wife and I, and both of our kids get in free because general admission, 15 years of age and under, get into the game for free. So a lot of families, pretty much it's just, the husband and the wife purchasing, to get in, and their kids get in free with that, which is fantastic. I mean, it really is trying to get the family and create this into a family experience there, which I think makes sense, with it. All in all, the whole thing with the tickets, it makes sense. Remember, this is just icing on the cake here. That's not their real goal with this first season. This first season is to get eyes on the football, to get the product out there, to get through the first season, and to really develop a fan base through broadcast media and online media with it. Like I said, getting fans in the stands, and to do that is just icing on the cake. And it will help as well when you're watching the game to have people there rooting, cheering the teams on, and doing that. So it isn't just these empty stands, because that was really, really hard football to watch. Even for a guy like me who loves football, no fans in those empty stadiums, there's just something missing. And so that's a good thing. All in all, I like this. We'll learn more about the whole ticket sales thing as you go with it and that. But, it's what we kind of expected to see. And really, this train is moving down the tracks. You can definitely tell that Fox is not allowing anything to stop them, to stand in their way from getting to this season and making sure that they have a successful first season, inaugural season of the USFL. And I am excited and getting more excited as the days go by, as we count down to the start of the season. As always, I want to know your thoughts down in the comment section. All right, guys, listen, I know that you're busy and I know that I'm busy, so let's get on out of here. You have a good night. Bye.